Okay, let's get started tonight. Sorry, I'm 5 minutes late. I had a visitor drop in, so I needed to um, visit for 5 minutes. So tonight we are going to talk about how we get discovered. Um, I have changed my time for 7 to 7:30, but if we go over, it's not going to be a big deal. Um, So let me get this going. If you are watching, let me know where you're watching. If you come in, let me know where you're watching from. And if you are on YouTube and you're watching a replay, just drop a replay. Let me write out my website so that you know where to go. If you happen to be cruising through here and you want to go get started, then you can just go to this website, my website, and get started. So you don't have to wait for me. You can just get going. Let me flip this and we will start. I forgot to. Okay, perfect. All right. So tonight, let me move this over a little bit. We're going to talk about for a few minutes how we actually get our brand out. What is like, so what we do is we promote programs, right? We promote programs, but we use two different methods to do this. Now, the cool thing about this is that you can actually apply this to other businesses. You can apply it to, I don't know, what you're doing if you are in business already, if you have an online business, if anything, any kind of setting, you can apply this to. Maybe you have a TT shop, if you have affiliate income, any way that you got to get a message out. Heck, even if you were a church, if you want to get exposure, that's what we're talking about. So in our program, we actually show you how to get that exposure, how to get your brand out. Your brand is you. Okay, that's what it is. Your brand is you. So we teach you inside the program how to use free methods. It's very important that you understand that we actually don't have monthly expenses. We don't. Now you can join. There is a monthly group, I think, that Michelle does inside of our program. You can join that. I'm not in it. I don't know if I will be in it, but there is one inside there. It's just there. It's not like part of our program. So it's completely up to you. But have you ever purchased anything on social media? Have you ever purchased anything online? Because if you've ever purchased anything online or on social media, that is why we're using social media, because people make purchases online and people are on social media 24 hours around the clock all over the world. There are 5 billion, 5 point something billion people on social media. So why wouldn't we use something that's already there, that is accessible, that people are scrolling on every single day of every single minute? Why wouldn't we use that? So we use it. It doesn't cost us anything. We can do this. So this is the website. It's called grannysgettingpaid.com. You put your email in, and the reason it's called that is because you can get paid too. This is the same thing that I do is the same thing that you would do, unless you're going to use the program a different way. The way that I talk about it and the way that I share about it is for beginners, because I want anybody and everybody to know that they can do this. It is for beginners. You don't need tech. You don't need experience. You don't need to know nothing at all. You can start this at any time. You can be 18, you can be 80 plus. So what are the two methods? Let's talk about that for a few minutes. What is today? Thursday. So we have two what we call discovery methods. And the first one, like we've just talked about, is actually social media. Social media, where we are, where we hang out, we're on social media. So this is what we use to get our brand out. Everybody uses social media. Companies use it. Nonprofits use it. Individuals use it. Everybody is on social media. So why wouldn't we share what we're doing on social media? So we're going to do that. We're not here to sell. We're here to share. So there's a difference between selling and sharing. Sharing is more, this is what it's done for me, which is I'm a huge fan of, because it's so much easier telling your story and sharing what the program has done for you, giving you life back, giving you time back, giving you back just the heaviness is gone. I love what this can do for you. It's done it for me, and if it's done it for me, it can do it for you. So we use social media, okay? The second part of that is posting free ads, and that is free. So we just had some teaching on posting free ads. I think it was Tuesday. I think it was on Tuesday. So we had an actual, one of our mentor meetings was based on free ads. And I didn't get a chance to be in that one. Usually I'm in everything, but I didn't get a chance to be in that one. Hi, Giselle. I see you. I'm pretty sure I saw you. And my children are yelling. Okay. Posting free ads, social media. This is amazing. It's free. We use free methods to get our message out. What kind of business? Think of anything, forgetting a bit about a business. Think about anything on the face of the earth, okay, where you actually make money, where you put a little bit of money in and you actually get a lot of money, okay? Because it's crazy in my head for me to actually think that I can make back. This is what I'm telling you what happened for me. I made back my initial investment in my program in my first sale. And the other thing that most of us don't think about is that first sale is actually a tax write-off, because it's your initial, it's your initial startup. That's what it is. It's like a startup expense. After that, because you get what is called a master resale rights. Okay, so I should add that in there. You get what is called master resale rights. Thank you, Giselle, for the likes. Thank you. So there are so many different benefits. It's hard for me to actually remember them all, but this is what it brings to the table. So if you don't want to be talking on a phone, if you don't want to be chasing people, if you have a schedule that's kind of odd, maybe you work night shift, maybe you want to get out of the night shift. We have a very large business here, and most of it's done at nights. And a lot of guys are working night shifts and they miss their families. I know we need people to work in that area, but when you get older, it's harder on the body and it's tiring. So I can't even imagine. Now, if they started doing something like this during the day, there may be a way for them to get out of that night shift. They may be able to get out of the whole job altogether. I have seen people in our community get out of jobs, and I love that, because some of us just dread it. I remember my first job, and I cooked the burgers. I was in fast food. I was telling somebody, working from, like, the work from home job search is horrendous. Just absolutely nothing like it was when I grew up. But my first job was flipping burgers. And when I was done that, at the end of the shift, like, I was taught, you don't quit, you don't give up. You you go until you find something better, but you can't job jump. That's what I was taught. So my first job flipping those burgers, um, I laugh about it now, but that girl scared the mess out of me. The one who ran it, she must have been, I don't even know how old she was, but I was 16 and she came around and I just remembered her scaring the mess out of me. But at the end of the shift, there was a long hallway like behind, it was in a mall, okay? So all the food court had all the restaurants, and then there was this long hallway behind, and I had a uniform on, so I would have to go down the hallway to the bathroom, change, and then go catch the bus. Well, I'd go change, and then I'd look, make sure nobody was at either end of the hallway, and I would jump and go, yes, like I was crazy. I am still crazy, but I was so excited to get out of that job. So if you have a job where you're like, yes, I'm done, I feel it. I know what you're talking about. I hated that job. Like I couldn't stand it. Anyways, if you're in that now, I want you to know you can get out. There is another way to work. We can make money online. You can do this. It isn't hard. Just take the step. Take the step to go in that direction. And then you can be free of that, whatever that is, and start making money and then work where you want to work. Okay. Because this is real and it works. And I love it. You can do this. We use social media to get our message out and we post free ads. And like I said, she just did a teaching on this inside of the community. But let me tell you, it is easy to post an ad. We are given the websites. We are given like an example that you can copy. You can paste it. That's what you're going to do. Copy, and then you paste in free ads. What does that do? It gets your name out there. So while you're posting on social media, like I go live now, so I don't really post free ads. Every now and then I might just throw a couple out there. But I don't really post the free ads because I can go live. Well, yeah, we used to say, welcome to somewhat in a state job I had. Oh, that's awful. That's funny though. That's it. Like some jobs are just awful. And I'm so sorry if you're in a job that you can't stand. But I want you to know there is a way out. There is a way you can get out. So we use these two free methods to get out of that and get your name out. Okay. So it's not hard. This is beginner friendly. There is no tech. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow night, I'm just going to answer questions. So if you have a pile of questions, okay, you can fire away tomorrow night. I'm going to do kind of like an open night questions. Now, the other part of this I wanted to talk about is just relating. Okay, we create content, and getting a new customer is not that hard. Okay, because basically we're showing and telling. We're not selling. We're showing and telling, not selling. So I'm showing you and telling you my stories. I'm showing you you relate to me because you can understand my stories. Okay. So I'm telling stories, the things that I've gone through in life so that you know I'm real, I'm here. And also so that you can get to know me and I can get to know you, and we can do this and learn how to get into this space that is new to us, unfamiliar to us, so that you can be comfortable, so that you can learn what I do, so that if it's something that you want to do, then you know the door is open for you. Okay. Now, I want to just show you something. In our community, we have six-figure income earners. And you're like, how do you get six-figure income earners? So I'm just going to take you on a little bit of a tour to show you this. Let's just say you had 3 customers in a week. If you had 3 legacy customers in 1 week, that would be $2,700. Yes, that's 2,700. 3 customers, 3. So what is your goal? We have goals to set, and it's important to understand how many customers. Can I do it? I am 40. Absolutely. Actually, I love that question, by the way. We just had, let me see something. I saw it. I should have screenshotted it, but I saw it. Somebody joined, and I can't find it right now. 80 years old. And I love it. And I was going to screenshot it, but I didn't. So yes, anybody from 18 to 80. That's why I love what I do. Because a lot of people, as they get older, and I'm not saying for 42, but I'm saying for older, a lot of people have some kind of mobility issues or other kind of issues, and then they kind of have a hard time finding something to do, a hard time finding a way to make money. That is why I love this. There's so many things I love about it, but I will say it over and over again because I love it. Is it hard work? I don't have a laptop. You can do it from your phone. Now, I am going to say for your initial setup, I would find somebody to just let you get set up on a computer or set up on, if you could have somebody let you access that. I mean, I know you can do it on a phone, but I never did it on a phone. You can do all of the rest of everything else on a phone because you're just doing it you need a school app, Kajabi app. You need, if you're going to do it on TikTok, and an email. So 4 apps, but your initial setup, I would tell you because I didn't do it on a phone. I don't know what the setup is like on a phone. Maybe I can find somebody and ask them. I don't know. But after you get that initial setup, you'd be good to go. So that's one of the reasons why I love this is because it can be done by anybody. And that new person was 80 something. We have a lot of older people because this is easy. It's beginner friendly. They don't need experience. Look, I'm sitting. I don't need to walk around. I don't need to climb stairs. I understand what some of the issues are with having older family members in our circle, and mobility becomes an issue. Do you have to pay? Yes. It is a business. It's an online business. Now, I made my money back in my first sale, and there are payment options, but I made my money back in my first sale. You have 3 smaller ones. You pick a program. Let's go over it quickly. You pick a program. I have 4 programs. After that, you pay a $29 website fee, which they build you the website. The website's built for you. And then you have 2 smaller fees. One is, the fun part is, what are you going to name your website? Pick your website name. You have to pay GoDaddy for that, okay? GoDaddy takes that, and I don't know if it's $1 or $5. It's small. The next thing, thank you so much for the gift. Burnout to is that what your name is? Burnout to Boundless. That is awesome name. Okay, so thank you for the likes and the roses. So you have that website, Terry. Oh, thank you, Terry. So you have that website fee. You have to pick the name of your website, and then it's best to do professional email, which you do through GoDaddy. So that's probably $25 in total, 20 to 25. And that is once a year. Once a year, you don't have any monthly fees. Thank you for the hand heart. You do not have monthly fees. So the biggest thing is your initial investment in your program, which again, I will say I made back in my first sale. Not everybody's going to get that. We have 4 programs, 1, 3, 6, and 9. So those are hundreds. I came in on the 9. My first sale was the 9. The 9 is the one that actually sells the most. It's in demand, probably because everybody wants the option to promote 4 different programs. Okay. They're all in teaching you high valuable skills that you need that you can apply to other things, or you can stay a beginner and then just promote the programs, which is what I do because I love helping people that just want to make money, that just need to do this from home or have the ability to move around, because access is important. Like I just got finished saying, time, like your phone, working on your phone. That's all you need. If you have to go somewhere, you bring your phone and you can actually do your 2-hour work from your phone. So being accessible, being able to work from the phone, not necessarily work from home, but I know we work from home. We look for work from home jobs. So I like to say work from home. But you can do this in your car. You can do this in a doctor's office. I mean, I don't know if I would put up a video, hey, about the doctor. I mean, maybe I would. I don't know. I've never been put in that position. Anna, hello. So I don't know. I've never been put in that position. Thank you for the likes. It is. It really, really is. I wish this was here 2 years ago. Like I needed this 2 years ago because the work from home job search thing is for the birds. And when I say that, I mean it from the depths of my heart. Nothing is worse. I mean, I have been out of the like loop for 21 years. My whole entire life basically. Almost my whole entire life has been self-employed. I've been self-employed. So 2 years ago, I had to start looking because I was left with 4 children and me, and I had no income. And what I did not make any income with. So I had to do the dreaded job, work from home job search thing. And I had no idea about what the world had came to. I had no idea how hard it was. And then I found this about a year and a half later, just in the summer I started. And I wish I would have found it earlier. It's like, this is the best thing that you could do. It opens up doors for people that normally would be shut. It gives you the opportunity to make your own hours, there's no limit to your income either. It's not like I was door dashing out of desperation, door dashing. And my door dashing, we would work long and hard. My second oldest and my littlest. And it was hard and it was long. And I don't think that it was very fair, but we won't go there. You do what you got to do to get the bills paid, right? So anyways, let's go back to this. I know I hear that and I know what you're saying because I've been a no mom for a long time. Like, no, I'm sorry. No, I always say, I'm sorry. No, we can't do that. No, I'm sorry. I should have got a shirt. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. It's awful. It's awful doing that. Anyways, so that's 3 customers. Let's multiply that by 4. That's going to be, and then I'm going to take you and show you something. So that's 10,800 in 1 month. That is 12 customers. How many customers do you need? How many customers do you need in order to have a change in your life, in your family's life? What is your number? Is it 2? Is it 4? Is it 6? Is it 10? Is that your number? I don't know what your number is, but I can tell you this. Don't focus on the amount. Focus on the customers. How many customers do you need? Because the customers is different than the amount. And when you look at 12 customers, ooh, that's not a big deal. No, it isn't, is it? Because you're promoting something that is valuable, that is in demand. So when you look at the amount of money, I don't want you to go, that's impossible. No, it's only 12 customers. That's it. Dominique, hello, girl. How are you? Thank you for liking. Now let's multiply that by 12. And I am going to need my calculator. And that is 10. And we're going to times that by 12. And that's 129,600. And that is 144 customers. You got to look at this. 129,600. But it's only 144 customers. Thank you guys so much for the likes. I appreciate y'all. And 144 customers in 1 year, guys, in 1 year. So we have people. Thank you, Bianna. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. 129,000. That's 6 figures. Okay. A lot of people in our community have hit 6 figures. And you know how long it took them to do it? 6 to 7 months. That's possible. It is possible. Now, this is 144 customers. So I don't know, take off, what would 100, let me look at this, divided by 9. It would be 112, give or take. So 112 customers in 1 year. In 1 year. So I want you to just look at the number of customers. What is your goal? Does that make a difference? When you're deciding on what program you want to come in on, okay, so I said there's 1, 3, 6, and 9. What do you want to come in on? What do you want to make? How much is it going to take to change your life? What kind of number are we talking about? I will give you 3 seconds, 3 to screenshot this, 3, 2, 1. And because it's important for you to understand how we actually get those people in our community. And they are there. They are actually the people that are mentoring us. They're the people that are helping us. And as a single mom of 5, I have 3 homeschoolers, 2 adults left. I needed something that I wasn't going to be stressed at, wasn't going to be running around, jumping from here to there. The whole thing just exhausts me even thinking about it and talking about it, because I've been there. I've done that. It might have been years ago. Actually, it wasn't years ago. I have just run with my children in tow and worked. Now, I may not have worked in a corporate setting for many, many years, but I had a store. Okay. I had a store at one time, and I brought my children to the store, and they were homeschooled at the store, and I was running a store and having employees and doing the advertising and doing it all. And as a mom with children that you're homeschooling, it is exhausting. All of this stuff is exhausting. When you get to a certain age, I think you just want to slow down. Maybe it's just me. I don't want to be hectic. I don't want to be running. I want to take my time and tiptoe through the tulips. So, can I get somebody to agree with me on slowing down, making money still? Okay, because you can make money online. This is a new way to do it. But if you just want to slow down, drop a 1 in the comments. Let's see if anybody wants to slow down. But it is accessible to everybody. I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to show you inside for a minute here. How do I do this for YouTube? YouTube, I'm sorry, I cannot show you inside. I like to show inside of our community what's going on so you can actually see it. If you have TT and you want to jump over, you're more than welcome to jump over. I am on my TT account, which is The Digital Granny. You will see that I'm live, and you can come in and see what I'm doing inside of here, or you can join me tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I am going to answer questions. It's going to be like an open, hey, what's your question? If you have questions about what it is I do, any aspect of this program, you can come and ask me questions tomorrow night, because it will be a free-for-all Friday. Whatever your question is, ask then, because most of the time I talk for a bit, explain stuff. Sometimes I miss questions. Sometimes I miss comments. But tomorrow night, we will be focused on what do you want to know? So if you have a question, bring it and I will answer it. Thank you, YouTube. TikTok, I will show you inside of our community and you can see some of the wins. And